Yo, what is up guys? And we are back for another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And we're going to go ahead and do one of the freest and easiest no item runs known to mankind, right? So, decided to turn up the volume here just while I was playing, right? So, anyway, this is one of just like the most freest and easiest no item runs. This goes for any stage of Super Battle Road, that is, where you can use like full power Frieza, you can use the AGL Golden Frieza and the Tech Golden Frieza. The same name update, dude, makes this team pretty, I mean, it obviously has a lot of offensive firepower, but having access to 2 of the Golden Friezas, I mean, technically you could run 3 of them, but having access to that, dude, makes this team relatively tanky. I mean, assuming you get lucky with super attacks and things of that nature. But again, man, this is just one of the freest and easiest no item runs, man. So we get supered there, obviously very beneficial. We got supered in slot 1. I decided to bring Turles along, mostly because I don't get to use him. And I think that this is a good testament to show that not every single unit has to be dominant in the red zone. Now, I would definitely say it is a good indication of the unit's full power, or just an indication of their power is being good in the ultimate red zone. But you look at this, dude, in Turles, later on, I don't know if it's on this run or if it's on, it was on a previous run, I forget. But he can stun, right, which is definitely really, really useful. He, of course, is a support unit to the Terrifying Conquerors category. So not only, so if you get him next to AGL Turles or like another Turles, he becomes godly, right? And especially, you look at Turles and he's basically got 2 forms. So a 7 million 12 key super, by the way. So he's basically like, you've got this Turles who exists at 24 key, where he's ripping off like 3 super attacks, and they're all like freaking 6 million, 7 million, 8 million attack stats, super effective against all types, and he can stun and do all of this. And then there's the other Turles, which is kind of the one you see here, where he's just like a pure support unit. I mean, pretty much. He's sitting there with about 220,000 defense-ish, which is not really the best, but he does have the utility of being able to stun, and again, providing support to the rest of the team. So providing support to a unit like full power Frieza, dude. So the amount of damage Turles is actually responsible for in this run is a lot. It's kind of like immeasurable, right? The amount of damage and defense that he's helping the team with. So that is certainly the benefit of having like top tier support type options. And Turles is definitely one of those top tier support type options. So another unit I decided to bring was Fizz Cooler. Now Fizz Cooler is definitely not a unit that's really cut out for Super Battle Road. We'll see him get touched up a little bit in the last fight. But, dude, Cooler, he's really, really good in the long event. And he puts up good enough numbers where I felt like, above all of these other units on Terrifying Conquerors, I felt like he was the best choice. So this is, again, just another situation, dude, of LR Turles, dude, is going to definitely power up full power Frieza right here. Like, no question about that. Now, this is the stage right here, the second fight, where full power Frieza puts on an absolute just fucking clinic. Now, my full power Frieza is 90%. That was the that banner is probably the luckiest banner I've ever had, for sure. I got him to 90% on his first banner. So we see him here put up a 7.5 million attack stat with hardly an optimal Link Buddy, right? Fierce Battle, Legendary Power, and Big Bad Boss is activated. Big crit. Okay, here's another super attack. Remember that these are all guaranteed crits because we're up against a Goku's family, right? So here's going to be another big crit, one shot. And then he gets one more for over a 6 million attack stat, dude. Just what full power Frieza brings to the table, man. Just there ain't really too many units that can do it like full power Frieza. There's really not. I would definitely still consider him, if not the most powerful extreme type unit, he's got to be like number 2. The only other one that really comes to mind, you want to say like AGL Captain Ginyu, maybe Fizz Cell. I'd like to see a direct comparison of them, to be honest. But Fizz Cell, you know, with his EZA is definitely very, very good. So, but really the rest of the team, I mean, I'm running a double Cooler leader skill just to show that it could be done. I had a feeling that this stage was going to go down very free and easy just because of full power Frieza. He is basically he's like number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 on this team. There's really no one else on the team that you really need. I mean, having the golden Friezas is very, very helpful for sure, but they are not necessary. No way. There's a free-to-play final form Frieza that can definitely be pretty useful in here. He'll only have his guard activated. Y'all know the one I'm talking about. He'll only have his guard activated in this fight, and he does provide support when his guard is activated, so that can definitely make him pretty useful. But other than that, you'd probably want to hide him. He does lower attack, and I believe he stacks attack on his super attack effect. So here we are, man. The way that the rotations started out the video, and then the way that we finished them, man, it really couldn't have worked, and it could not have worked out any better. And certainly that is an aspect to this run that needs to be stated, right? Like, there was a little bit of RNG that came into play, but mostly it was just full offensive dominance by full power Frieza. That was really, really the deciding factor, right? Now, I saw a Tech Golden Frieza taking a bit of damage there on normals, and I was a little bit scared. And I felt pretty thankful that I targeted. I get these damn Kais confused. I know there's Kibito Kai, and then there's the Supreme Kai. Is that West Kai on the left? The Fat Kai. Anyway, the Fat Kai was making me a little nervous, but then we did that, and I wasn't nervous anymore. So we took down basically all of his HP, right, to really just... This was really, really good, right? Turles being able to finish him off here was very, very important. And getting the double super there with type advantage is very, very good. Sometimes in these no-item runs, man, every little bit of damage that you do and every little bit of damage that you take really adds up. Now, this particular turn was one of basically the only instance of RNG. Certainly, we had a little bit of RNG getting the triple super and stuff in the last fight. But this particular turn was really the turn with where the RNG came into play, because we could have easily lost here. No question about that. We could have easily lost. Luckily, AGL Golden Frieza here in slot 1, he's just like surefire, unless you are under 40% HP, right? He's just like a no-brainer. You put him in slot 1. But the fact that we did not get supered in slot 1, and we didn't get supered at all last turn, was very concerning. I thought for sure this was going to be a dead run, but we get the double super here from STR Cooler, man. Very, very, very good. Also to be pointed out, I was using a 69% cooler, and that was a little concerning as well, because Rainbow level 10 Link's cooler struggles enough in here. But here was Fizz Cooler taking a lot of damage there. A super attack would have definitely ended it. So let's get this active skill. Woo! God damn, you love to see that, man. Best voice acting in all of Dokkan Battle, no question about that. But guys, the absolute easy clap. This was a second try no-item run, truth be told. I tried to get cute and use Coolisa in here, but he wasn't really cutting the mustard. But let's go ahead and wrap up this video right now. Slap a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you happen to be new. And I will catch all of you in the next one. Later.